Okay, guys, it's often about the equipment in the hobby and even some tweaks that I've featured, some really crazy tweaks. But really, ultimately, what ties it all together is the music. And Rick has got some incredible pieces of music and some really unique things I wanted to show you real quick in this short, especially even just album covers, which is one of the benefits of collecting albums, is the album covers are incredible.
Yeah.
What were you telling me? This was a unique.
Well, this literally was Tutu. This is the alternate cover for Miles Davis Tutu, and here's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I got these is that they were in Tower Records, which is right around the corner in Hollywood from Capitol Records. So often when I went in there, I was able to find these ones that were only handed out to the executives. So they didn't make it. And notice that the back of this Tutu, there's nothing on it.
Interesting.
Okay, there's nothing on that. Huh. So these are all ones that were Capitol Record things that were kind of
these are just pieces of art, really.
Yeah, they are. It's kind of like art, and then you can go to that wall and you can see another one.
Yeah,
there's another shot of Tutu. But maybe even more interesting than
we're going to play this lacquer, which is very rare to hear a lacquer.
So what happened, and people would go into these recording studios and they would pay to have one of these lacquers cut, and they would go home with their music on a vinyl. It isn't vinyl, but it's a lacquer. But the point, though, is that they just could do that. You and I could go in, sing our song, and walk away with this. Interestingly enough, this is still being done. A lot of the DJs, they literally use lacquers.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it keeps some of the people in business. There's a guy named Lynn that's in Hollywood, and that's part of what keeps him in business is cutting lacquers for DJs.
Wow.
You know,
That's
and they only play them for one day. They make their playlist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't last.
They don't last. Well, the lacquer doesn't last, but that's the whole doubt. So we will play this one.
So yeah, we're getting one of the rare playings of these things because they do not last as well. But although people have said they could last for a while, but yeah, they are definitely more fragile.
They're old.
They're old and fragile.
You can't clean them.
You can't do much things on them at all. No. But they sound incredible, and so I'm privileged to hear this, and I'm going to record this for you guys in a long form video. We're playing it on the amazing system here. So enjoy, guys.
Fantastic.